very good day to you all. My name is Pastor Lawrence Mazenge and welcome to Daily Inspiration. Today we are reading from the book of Joel chapter 2 verses 24 to 25. The Bible says, "And the floors shall be full of wheat, the faith shall overflow with wine and oil. And I will restore to you the years that the locust has eaten, the cankerworm, the caterpillar, and the palmer, my great army which I send among you." Our message this morning is titled, "Restoration is more than possible." From the very first day when Adam and Eve had sinned, what God started doing was He started involving Himself in the business of restoring mankind. The sin seemed like something that was so minor. The sin seemed like something that was not going to affect humankind so much. But the moment they had eaten the forbidden fruit, the Bible says Adam and Eve saw themselves naked, and they sewed fig leaves and attached them to themselves because they were ashamed of their nakedness. When the Lord came to them and when He had seen what they had done, the first thing that He did was to make proper cover for them through an animal skin. He had started the process of restoration. Ladies and gentlemen, from the time that Abraham was called from the land of his fathers to the land that God was going to show him, God had started the preparation of the process of restoration, which means to say the most important thing that God desires to see right now is to see the restoration of mankind to their original position. The main reason why we preach the gospel every day, the main reason why we speak devotions every morning, the main reason why the Bible was written, the main reason why all those 40 writers were raised by God is to see mankind being restored. But as God is preaching the gospel of restoration, the devil is preaching the gospel called the gospel of beyond repair, where he is encouraging people to go on sinning against God because their state can never be recovered, their state can never be restored. But I want to tell you something this morning. I want you to understand and know very well that it is the intention of God to see you being restored to your original state and to your original position. That is why God sacrificed His only begotten Son on the cross. His desire was to see mankind being restored. Here we are seeing the prophet Joel speaking unto the nation of Israel and speaking unto the children of Israel. And he is saying there shall be wheat on the threshing floors, and there shall be restoration. Everything that was eaten by locusts, everything that was eaten by cankerworms, every little thing that the devil has taken from the people of Israel, the prophet Joel was saying there shall be restoration. And I believe these are the days of that restoration. I want you to understand, as a child of God, you might be having your own situation where you are condemning yourself. Self-condemnation is the most dangerous sin amongst Christians. What you need to do is to be able to forgive yourself. Once you have forgiven yourself and you start believing that God has forgiven you, you have gone back to the track of restoration. There is no way God can condemn you forever. There is no life in prison for God in God's kingdom. There is redemption. God can redeem you, and God is calling you back this morning. And He's saying, I want you to go back to the days of the joy of your salvation, where you could pray for 4 hours without any problem, where you could fast for 3 days a week without any problem, where you would meet someone in the trains and you share the gospel with them without fearing anything, where you would meet someone and you speak about Jesus Christ with them without fearing anything. That restoration and those days of your joy are very possible in your life. I want to speak unto you this morning and say, we serve the God of restoration, and your restoration is very possible. As I'm speaking to you, I want to prophesy that you are going to be restored back into your original intent. You are going to be restored back into your days of salvation, the days where you feared God, the days where you feared gossiping, the days where you feared saying things that are against the kingdom and the will of God. Nothing is impossible with God, and restoration is upon mankind is His main business. I want you to understand that there is no other business that God is minding right now. There is no other business that God is minding in these last days except the restoration of His children. I want you to understand the Bible in the book of Isaiah chapter 61 verse 7 says, "For your shame you shall have double, and for confusion they shall rejoice in their portion. Therefore in their land they shall possess the double. Everlasting joy shall be unto them." I want you to understand, for your shame, God is promising you double. For confusion, God is promising you joy. Everything that the devil has taken away from you, God is promising you double. What you just need to do is to be like the prodigal son. When he had finished all the wealth that he had inherited from his father, although he had gotten it illegally, one day he came back to his senses and he said, "Let me go back to my father, and I will tell him that I am not worthy to be here. Treat me like one of your servants." But as he went back to his father saw him, and there was great joy in his heart. And he took a fattened cow and slaughtered it for him, and there was a party in the house, because the father was saying, "My prodigal son is back." Whatsoever situation you are going through, God is ready to give you a double portion for whatever has been taken away from you. Get back to your father, because restoration is very possible. Nothing is impossible with God. God bless you and have a good day.